So hello everybody, it's me, Baldi. I'm never going to do that again. Episode 8 is called No One. It's going to be a very important one, especially for Arya of course. So let's make some predictions now that we have the preview for it. I'm going to let the preview run, and after that we're going to put together relevant scenes and talk about them. So let's roll this.
Order your man to step aside or there will be violence.
I choose violence. Should I fail to persuade the Blackfish to surrender, and if you attack the castle, honor compels me to fight you.
I love Cersei, and if I have to slaughter every Tully who ever lived to get back to her, that's what I'll do.
So we begin with this scene that we remember from the trailer as well. Cersei faces the Sparrows, but most importantly, Lancel, her cousin and her former lover. So Cersei chooses violence, and what the hell is she up to? She seems like she's ready to go through all the Sparrows with her pet, the Mountain. We also see Qyburn behind her, and if you guys remember from one of the trailers, Qyburn's little birds are killing someone. Wonder who that is, maybe Maester Pycelle? Anyway, look at those guys' faces, they are pissing themselves. Also, we saw Cersei walk in the Great Hall, but I don't really know why. Maybe the time for the trial has come? I don't know. In any case, she doesn't seem like she's going to behave. We saw that she chooses violence, and she might even confront Tommen in this episode in some way. If you remember from the trailer, there was this scene where Tommen is walking with some of his guards right towards Cersei and the Mountain. What's certain is that we're going to see the Mountain in action, and I'm kind of excited about that. He is clearly going to kill some of the Sparrows, but I'm wondering if Lancel will fall as well. We see Cersei here looking down, probably at the magnificent work of Robert Strong. Now we see Podrick and Brienne arrive at Riverrun. Podrick does get grabbed by Bronn here, but he's only messing with him, so don't worry about Podrick. We hear Brienne say, "Should I fail to persuade the Blackfish to surrender?" So she's probably asking Brienne to surrender the castle and join Jon in the battle against the Boltons. But I don't see how would they do that. I doubt Jaime will just let them leave after they surrender and yield the castle. So I don't think that is really an option here. Brienne is sending the letter from Sansa to Brienne, and he did seem surprised, but I don't think there is really much he can do at this point. We also see Brienne talking to Jaime, telling him that honor will compel her to fight against him, maybe hoping that Jaime will make the right choice here and don't storm the castle. Jaime is capable of making the right choices every now and then, but lately he's been obsessed with Cersei and revenge, and I don't see how he'll make the right choice here. And we hear him say, "I love Cersei, and if I have to slaughter every Tully who ever lived to get back to her, that's what I'll do." So it really doesn't look promising for a peaceful outcome. I think he is saying this to Edmure Tully, who he is going to use somehow to get back the castle. In episode 7, we hear him tell the Freys, "Have him bathed and fed," or something like that. So he is going to use him somehow, but I don't know how. We shall see. It seems Jaime is choosing for Cersei now. We even see the Lannister army marching, so they will probably attack at night. At the end here, we see Brienne take his sword out, almost as if he is saying the exact same thing he said in episode 7. "I was born in this castle and I'm ready to die in it." So it's not looking like Brienne is leaving. So here it looks like Brienne and Podrick are escaping. Maybe this is right after Brienne takes his sword out, and we see Brienne looking back in horror. She's probably hearing men getting killed, and she feels bad about living in that situation. Some people said that she might run into Lady Stoneheart, but guys, Lady Stoneheart won't be a thing in the show, at least not now. You don't have to take my word for it, I just highly doubt it. Anyhow, I believe this is going to end with a Lannister/Frey win, since we can see this shot from one of the trailers, where Walder Frey and a bunch of his men and Lannister men seem to be celebrating a victory. Maybe it will be a bittersweet moment. I'm saying this because maybe the Frey pie theory will become a reality. In the trailer where we see this scene, the voiceover is Sansa saying, "It's all I think about, what's taken from me," and it gives out that revenge vibe. If you don't know what Frey pie is, I don't want to spoil it here for you, so you can search it on Google if you want to know. Here we see the ceiling moving and Tyrion looking in horror. I can only hope this is one of the dragons. I can't make much of this scene, but I don't think it's relevant to the scene that we saw in the trailer where something is blowing up. I don't see how an explosion can be relevant to a ceiling moving, so let's just hope Tyrion will be okay. Now I am going to tie together the scenes with Arya and the Hound, because I still hope they will meet, but that might just be me wishful thinking. The Hound is wielding an axe, clearly trying to kill one of the guys that we saw in episode 7 who killed those innocent people. I think he's going to take revenge and Sandor is going to kill all 3 of them. I hope this isn't what the Brotherhood without banners has become, and we'll get to meet Toros of Myr and Angai again, maybe even Beric Dondarrion. So here Arya seems like she's not really hurt anymore and she's running away from Waif. I really still hope she's going to use Needle and kill Waif, because in the previous episode review I talked about the theory that the one who got stabbed was actually Jaqen wearing Arya's face, and what might make that plausible. Like the way Arya was walking in this scene, with her hands behind her back just like Jaqen does, and her face expression in general. She had that subtle smile that we can see on Jaqen. Felt a bit unnatural for Arya, and also the fact that she was so carelessly strolling the streets, where in the previous episode, episode 6, she seemed so cautious after taking Needle. Doesn't make sense for her to be so careless now. On top of that, Jaqen may want her to leave for some reason. After he finds out that Arya didn't kill Lady Crane, he said, "A shame. A girl had many gifts." And if you also assume in this scene, right before the stabbing, that this was Jaqen looking at the Titan of Braavos, it might mean again that he sees an important future for Arya, even more important than being a faceless assassin. Anyhow, if Arya makes it to the ship and manages to sail to Westeros, I don't see why she won't run into the Hound there. Look at this map. The place where Arya is and the place where the Hound is are only separated by the sea, so it wouldn't be surprising if she arrives somewhere near him and they get to meet. Maybe this is just me wishful thinking, it's just one of many possibilities, but one that I think we all hope it will become a reality. Okay guys, so I think this is it for this preview breakdown. If you guys enjoyed this, slap that like button, it really likes it, and kick that subscribe button in the nuts if you want to join the family and help this channel grow. I also have other videos you can check out if you want, like the episode 7 review or this title reveal video where I talk about the titles for episode 8, 9 and 10 and what I hope or think it will happen. Until the next time guys, stay safe, stay bold and stay awesome. Bye bye.